At the end of the chapter, Momonosuke asks Shinobu to use her Juko no Jutsu to turn him into an adult. Say that 3 times fast. Okay, so this is a huge development. So before this, pretty sure we're led to believe that her... Alright, so let's go over these One Piece 1021 spoilers. Most of the chapter is Robin versus Black Maria battle. So that's understandable, considering that that's what a majority of the previous chapter was. And like I also said in my previous video, we're kind of getting through the final Straw Hat or the major Straw Hat battles of this arc, which is going to be comprising of them taking on the Flying Six and the All-Stars. Because like before, we saw Frankie definitively defeating Sasaki, or at least we're led to believe so. And before that, we saw that Jinbei and Who's Who was going on. And now we're coming to Brook and Robin taking on Black Maria. So Oda is like getting these, I guess you could say mid-card or preliminary fights out of the way, because maybe soon we're getting to the main card. Like if you were to break the top of this arc down as like a fight card, it would look like this. At least I think it will. It'll be like Kid-in-Law versus Big Mom. That's like one of the most important fights of this arc, clearly. And I'm thinking that Kid-in-Law are going to come out on top of that, because Kid-Law and Luffy are going to be replacing Kaido and Big Mom as Yonkos after this arc is over. So it's important that Kid-in-Law are the ones to take down Big Mom. This is just all speculation, of course. And then Sanji versus Queen, and then what I assume to be Zoro versus King very soon. And then of course the main event, Luffy versus Kaido. And then there could be one more unaccounted for like major significant fight, or just like battle royale, maybe like whatever happening in the dome right now with Marco and all of them. Whatever that ultimately boils to, I guess, will be something significant. Robin has a flashback with Sabo, Koala, and Hack. Okay, so we're finding out more about what was going on with Robin during the time skip, and I could tell you one of those things is Sabo not talking about him being the brother of Ace or knowing him or anything like that. I wonder if Oda will ever touch on that, or, you know, maybe wink at it, you know, through his character's dialogue one day, maybe. Probably not. Oh, and another thing that they're not going to be doing is teaching her hockey. No, for some reason we're not going to do that. Even though like people that are weaker than Robin have hockey on our crew, we're not going to enlighten you on the ways of hockey, which is like crucial for the new world where we know you're going. But like seriously though, the Straw Hats, most of them, if not all of them, should have hockey. Like I understand Nami not having hockey, but like Robin, Frankie, and even Chopper should have hockey, and definitely Brook. I mean, come on. But you know what? Actually, maybe that is going to change. Maybe she actually does have hockey. Given what is being said next here, Robin uses a technique called Dominio Flue, transforming her giant body into a black demon. All right, so that sounds really cool. But the key word is black here. So does that mean that she's being clad in hockey? I certainly hope so, and that would be an amazing reveal. If just now of all the time she decides to use this hockey technique that she may or may not have, when things have been quite serious before this post-time skip. But, you know, better late than never. And also, if Robin doesn't have hockey, she needs some kind of an excuse to be able to defeat somebody on the level of Black Maria. I mean, she's a Flying Six. If she was on Whitebeard's crew, she would be a commander. At the end of the chapter, Momonosuke asks Shinobu to use her Juko no Jutsu to turn him into an adult. Say that 3 times fast. Okay, so this is a huge development. So before this, pretty sure we're led to believe that her devil fruit, the Juko no Mi, only worked on inanimate objects, or does she herself say that, or does it say it in like some piece of information outside of the manga page? Or we as a community just assume that? But given what's being said here, Momonosuke seems to know that Shinobu can use her ability on people or living things. But this is fascinating, and I'm kind of on board with it, because Momonosuke, you know, technically should be 20 years older, and I guess that's what's going to happen here, because her fruit can mature things or just age them. Like we saw her decay through like wood and stuff like that, but I guess she can control it and use it on a living being, and I wouldn't be surprised if she matures Momonosuke 20 years. years. I guess he feels that maybe he's too young to be in the position that he is right now, but he still wants to help. But maybe if he was older, then he'd be able to handle things better. And also, I wouldn't be surprised if this gives him a power buff as well. I mean, why not? This could be like a mini version of what Gon does in Hunter x Hunter. But also, given that in the previous chapter, Luffy asks Momonosuke to turn to a dragon and fly him back up to Onigashima, maybe that's another reason he wants to become an adult. So his dragon form will be comparable in size maybe to Kaido. I mean, maybe not that big, but you know, like way bigger than what he normally is. And maybe that assures that he can get Luffy up there. But as a bonus, makes him an adult, so he's more capable of handling this situation. And also being a better leader to Wano, because, you know, after everything is said and done, he's going to take over. So this all makes sense to me, and I'm totally on board with it. The only thing that I could foresee having an issue with is if Momonosuke becomes like super powerful. Like if he's suddenly like as strong as Odin or like a tier below that or something, then that's, you know, come on, he didn't train or anything. Unless he needed to go through puberty to unlock his Odin potential. I don't know, but I'm really into this and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. So we got some additional leak stuff here. Shinobu refuses to use her ability on Momonosuke. Okay, so I'm assuming she's going to refuse at first, but there is no way that this is not happening. Oda just can't put that out there for no reason and then it just doesn't happen. You know what I mean? I think it would be bizarre if he decides to not go through with this. Sabo, Koala, and Hack encouraged Robin to learn Fishman Karate. Robin's techniques: Mel Fleur, Karate Gigantium. Robin learned hand-based martial arts from Sabo. Interesting, I wonder if she knows the Dragon Claw thing. When the crew was going to Fishman Island, they were intercepted by a rock. Robin applied what she had learned from the training of the Revolutionary Army and smashed the rock with a Higantescu Mano technique, the same one with which she hit Black Maria with her palm in the face. Koala wanted to teach Robin Fishman Karate, while Sabo wanted to teach her how to use Ryosuken Dragon Claw Fist. So I guess we're gonna get a flashback of them headed to Fishman Island and she's going to use a technique that she decides to not use again until she's fighting Black Maria. And considering what they're saying about wanting to teach her the Fishman Karate and the Dragon Claw Fist, maybe she does know some of those techniques. And the core of the Dragon Claw Fist was him coding it in hockey, so maybe this Demonio Fleur has something to do with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video today, guys. Let me know what you think about this chapter in the comments. If you liked the video, please give it a like and please subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next.